Hi, my name is Caitlin Lacey, and I decided to do my SWOT analysis, which was about the Walt Disney Company. When they first started in 1923, they were called the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. However, in 1926, they decided to change the name to the Walt Disney Studio. And in 1928 is when they officially came out with Steamboat Willie, which included one of the most recognizable characters in Disney history, who is Mickey Mouse. And after that, Walt Disney decided to get about 300 animators together, and in 1937, right before Christmas, they were able to release Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, even with his history of movies and drawing cartoons, he decided to venture into a different business type. So he decided to start building theme parks, and in 1955, Disneyland was officially finished for families to go enjoy. They ended up needing more land to expand and add more rides, so they decided to seek more land in Florida, and then that's when they decided to start building Disney World in 1965. However, sadly, not too long after that, Walt Disney passed away due to lung cancer, and therefore he never got to see the park finished. Now, the park finally got finished in 1971. Then, shortly after that, his brother Roy Disney ended up passing away from stomach cancer. However, even though both brothers had passed away, the Disney name did still continue. Now, I did focus on the threats more in my SWOT analysis, but I did add a little bit for each letter also. Now, for strengths, Disney has a lot of strengths, which includes their branding. Pretty much everybody knows the Disney brand and the characters that are accompanied with it. Now, Disney does have weaknesses, and their weaknesses involve not having enough land to continue building their theme parks, which is causing them to tear certain rides down that the older generation did like to build newer ones. They have many opportunities to add new characters to their lands because they have recently acquired Lucasfilms, Marvel Studios, and 21st Century Fox, which comes with a bunch of characters added to their parks. Now, as for threats, Disney does face a lot of them, just like any company. However, with the Warner Brothers Studios and Six Flags being partnered, that gives Six Flags the rights to have superheroes at their theme parks, and of course DC and Marvel are big competitions. Now, along with that, Sony is competition to Disney because they actually own the rights to Spider-Man. And so as long as Sony doesn't sign off on anything that has to do with Spider-Man, Disney cannot actually add them into their Marvel films. And then also, of course, Universal Studios and DreamWorks, considering that they have the same content, and of course, resorts and theme parks near the same places that Disneyland does. In 2019, Disneyland also faced the threat of measles contaminating their park, and it caused an outbreak, so people were hesitant to start going to Disney for a while in fear that their children may contract that virus. And then later in 2019, of course, the coronavirus was a threat for Disney, causing them to close their park officially. They were closed for a couple months and finally reopened on July 11th with new safety guidelines of staying 6 feet apart and, of course, wearing masks at the park. However, with everything going on, I believe with my SWOT analysis, Disney will continue to thrive and won't let us down. I feel like they'll continue to have a lot of fans of their company, and especially me, I plan to take my children there, and I know many other parents who also plan the exact same thing.